everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beulah Thomas. So today we are actually not in New Zealand, but we are here in the Legoland Resort in Malaysia. So as a family, we have just completed about 6 to 7 weeks of holiday visiting our family, and usually when we finish a big holiday like that, we tend to stop in Singapore or Malaysia or somewhere close to New Zealand to have a little mini vacation with us, just so that we can just reset before we head back into our busy family, work and school routine. This time we decided to stop in Malaysia. Timing for our visit to Legoland was perfect because it's actually our son's 6th birthday and he's a huge fan of Lego. So we didn't tell him we were bringing him here. We just flew out to Singapore and then hopped into a cab and then we drove out here to Malaysia. When we were pretty close, we told him, but he still wouldn't believe it until we got to the Legoland Hotel. So we're spending a few days here and we're actually staying here at the Legoland Hotel. So I'm going to show you how our room is, what our breakfast buffet is like, and take you all around here so you can get a feel and experience what we are experiencing here at Legoland Resort. So the day we got to Malaysia, it was actually raining. We have not experienced rain here in Malaysia or even Singapore before, but it was a really rainy day the day we arrived. Thankfully, the next day when we were planning to spend time in Legoland, it was all fine. So this is what you see when you walk into the hotel. And the best part, I think, of the reception or the lobby of the hotel is this. Kids and even adults just kind of like hung around the area where they had tons of Lego and they just sat there and built loads of things. I just took different shots of the reception area when we were checking in, because it was really cool to see like this little particular bicycle that was just going around in slow motion. So we're all checked in and this is the way we're gonna head towards our hotel. So our kids have seen different YouTube videos of what Legoland is like, from other kid YouTubers. So they kind of like knew about this elevator. My husband and I, we didn't know. So it's pretty much you get in and you choose your floor, and then the disco ball goes on and there's music. So of course I didn't put it on because of copyright issues. So we can choose different themes, and we decided to choose the Ninjago theme for our hotel room because that's our son's favorite. So this is how it kind of like looks like it when we get to our floor. There's of course different themes that you can check out as well. All right, let's have a quick look at the room that we are staying at. So the room that we got had the kids' bunk bed in one little area, and then of course we had the master bedroom in the end. The room also came with a cool little kitchenette, with a kettle and just Milo and little coffee sachets, just the basic stuff. But I really liked that they had this little Lego box in there, so it was quite nice, when the kids were up early and wanted to build something really quick before we headed out. Alright, here is the bathroom. As you can see, they've got a feature wall in the Ninjago theme. Also had adult and kid sinks, which was really nice because the heights were different. And I really like that they had these little cute little Lego cups. You could find those cups in the dining area as well. So just a quick little view of our master bedroom window. As you can see, a massive little pool of water due to the rain. There's also a little mall right by the resort. I'm not sure if I should recommend it because they didn't really have a whole lot of shops, just food stalls. All right, this little sign, really important, you can't eat durian in the hotel room. Now for the kids, they had a fun little sort of like a treasure hunt kind of thing happening, and there was a little treasure chest in the room, and it was really cool that our 10-year-old actually was able to quickly solve it, and in it they had a little gift, a little Lego pack for each of our kids, which was amazing. They loved it, and of course they got to it straight away, and they brought it back to New Zealand, and it's now sitting in their rooms. Once we had relaxed and refreshed ourselves, we headed down to the Bricks Family Restaurant, which is just downstairs in the resort. And as you can see, they had a great little space here, some seating and also some area to play Lego. They had some delicious sweet treats. It kind of looked like people do place orders for cakes and stuff because they had cake boxes on top. So we kind of did that really quickly, and then we headed off back to the lobby area where they had an interactive session of dancing and movement and singing and all of that. And then the kids wanted to go back to building some more Lego because let me tell you, there were so many thousands and thousands of pieces of Lego, and this area was busy all the time. The whole time we were there were parents, grandparents, kids, all building one thing or the other. So it was quite a lot of fun just to hang out in this little space. For dinner that night, because we were a bit tired, we just decided to order in food to our room. Of course, when you do order in food at any hotel, the price of the food will be a bit expensive. But we were a bit tired because we had just traveled and stuff. So we just thought we'll get a few little bits to eat, and the food was delicious. All right, we're moving on to the next day. So we had breakfast at the restaurant, and I recorded all around this amazing buffet setup that they had. I mean, the food was incredible. The options were outstanding because they had all sorts of like Asian or Malaysian type of food, and then you had like Western, continental type of cuisine. So there's all sorts that you definitely would find something that you would like. So here are a few shots of all the different things. As you can see here, I'm just showing all the different curries. They had like soft boiled and hard boiled eggs, and they had kanji and different things that you can put in it. And of course, when you came onto the other side, they had things like the baked beans and hash browns. They even had like pasta, that's the pasta, and 2 types of pasta sauce right there. So the kids were quite excited to get some. And of course, hash brown is our son's favorite. So he had to get a few of those to fill up his little plate. He also got some coconut rice, and they had some sausages. And of course, the food is all halal here in Malaysia. So if you're thinking about that, you'll be fine. They had a cereal area, some juice section, milk, and then it moved on to like fruit salad and also vegetables and yogurt and all of that. They had a little tea and coffee station, which was really cool. They kept pouring out tea and coffee. It was not like a barista style coffee, but it was fine. And then they had a separate area where they were making omelets and roti, and it was just like hot food. And they also had an area for noodles and things like that. So that's a really quick look at what the breakfast area is like. And of course, they had all sorts of Lego setup. Now here we are at the park, and so we had purchased the tickets the day before, so we didn't have to like rush in that morning. It was easy to get to, no queues and all of that. And since we went around Chinese New Year time, so that theme was all around in the entrance and through the entire park. So when it comes to this Legoland park, all of the rides cater to kids, and so you'll be really amazed that when you go to other theme parks around the world, some of the rides are not for 4-year-olds or 5-year-olds, right? But over here, like all the rides, or most of the rides, were kid friendly. So our son was able to go on the roller coaster and all sorts of rides that you wouldn't be able to go on as a child. So this park is for kids. And so if you're thinking, where can I go to a theme park where my kid can get on all of the rides, Legoland is your place. And so it was really amazing to see our son, who at this point had just turned 6, and he was so excited to get on all the parks that flips your tummy, but he was screaming in excitement. All through the parks, they had little stations, like this one was a little interactive space where you can build your car, and then you had these little race tracks where you test your car's ability to go down like this pathway or a slide. So that was a lot of fun. The whole Legoland theme park was divided into different themes, and so it was really exciting. Like this little one had like dinosaur footprints. And then, you know, we of course are huge fans of Ninjago, so we spent a little bit of time there because our son was, you know, he is a huge fan like most kids his age. So that's what we did. So we did all the, you know, rides and things. Of course, I didn't record every single thing because you need to go there to experience it. This video is just to give a little, you know, taste of what it'll be like. Now, when it comes to cleanliness, the entire theme park is really, really clean. We actually stopped at this toilet, which apparently is known to be the cleanest one in the theme park. Of course, you know, as the day goes by, we ended up towards the end of the day at a toilet towards the front. It wasn't that clean because, you know, it was the end of the day, but overall the place was really clean all around the theme park, the toilets, the food areas. So this particular you know, fire station game sort of thing was hilarious. Okay, so you need to go check it out if you go there. So we had lots of walking that day, lots of looking around, and definitely a whole lot of excitement. We took this train to go around the Legoland park, so that was a quick and nice little break from walking, so that was quite fun. So if you got kids and they kind of get tired, make sure you do that. There's a little area, this particular area that I'm showing, that was under construction, but I think once it's all renovated, it'll be a really cool place to walk through and check out. And finally, we did check out the Legoland stores across the theme park and also at the resort. I must say that they didn't really have a special deal on the Lego. We did a quick comparison between New Zealand and the resort, and there was really not a whole lot of difference. I think we probably get better deals at you know, the stores in New Zealand. All right, across the theme park, they had this really cool, you know, mini figurines thing where you can actually, you know, put your hand through and choose what you wanted, and then you can buy it. They had some spectacular displays like these ones. I mean, like, I'm sure it'll take hours to put together. Something that I didn't notice, which I actually hadn't picked up before, is that they do have Lego for adults or older kids, and so that was this whole area. And I know the Lego in like the vase, like the flower arrangement one, is a really cool thing. I am definitely eyeing it up and hoping to buy that for myself soon. Well, hey guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed this tour of Legoland Resort and Legoland Hotel. And if you plan to visit, let me know in the comment section below. I really hope you do make plans anytime you're coming to Malaysia to include a trip to Legoland, because I know that you and your family will have an absolute blast, all right? Thank you so much for sticking around till the end of this video, and I look forward to seeing you with a brand new video next Wednesday. All right, see you, bye.